Bobcats will receive.
We're back at Meyersdale with Bobcat football. The coin toss is being conducted right now. The officials for tonight's game are Jack John Silko and Ricky Dunlap are the deep receivers for the Bobcats. A big ball game, playoff atmosphere. Blairsville against Meyersdale, just getting underway.
Also, the Red Raiders have a teepee at the southern end of the field, and just before the ball was kicked off, they sent up a smoke screen. So maybe they're trying to prevent the Bobcats from seeing the ball, Rex.
Okay, a little detraction here on the left end zone is the teepee just put up before the start of the kickoff. And Blairsville on the short kickoff, it goes to John Silko. He fumbles the ball and gets it back and falls on it. So Blairsville will take over at their own 30-yard line. John Dunlap, the quarterback. Check that. John Dunlap, a tailback, and gets the football and tries left tackle. Not much on that carry. Gimmelsberger on the stop for the Red Raiders.
Rex, that time the Bobcats were in their I formation, and they ran an isolation play off left guard, but the Red Raiders were waiting for John Dunlap, and he was tackled by a host of black jerseys.
Loss of 1 yard, second down and 11.
Loss of a yard on that play, and it'll be second and 11. Dan Shirley at quarterback, split backs, Silko and Dunlap, wide receivers split left and right, and there's a penalty flag as Shirley fades, looks, fires for the big tight end. It's overthrown and incomplete, but there was a penalty flag on the play.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal motion penalty against the Bobcats. However, I believe that the Red Raiders are going to decline, and it'll bring up a third down and 11 at the 29.
Illegal procedure penalty against the Bobcats. Refused. Third down and 11.
Penalty is refused, and it'll be third and 11. Bobcats struggling. Opening minutes. Just received the opening kickoff. No score in the ball game. First series of downs and shotgun formation. Shirley calling signals. Wide receiver split wide right and left, and man in motion left. And the snap to Shirley. He fades. He's being rushed. He looks. He fires, and it's in and out of the hands of Jim Ricchini, the tight end. It would have been close to first down yardage. Price was on the coverage. The ball fell incomplete, and it'll be fourth down in a punting situation.
Rex, that time Meyersdale blitzed their linebackers, and Danny Shirley did a good job of avoiding a tackle and preventing a huge loss, and threw the ball on the run, but the ball should have been caught.
Dunlap gets off a beautiful punt. Kinsinger is the deep man. He takes it and fumbles, drops the ball, but picks it up, runs to the right. Shockey with the football. Shockey and is tripped up, and Bentz making the tackle. And a late penalty flag on the play. May have been a clip on the run back.
Yeah, a little wall going on.
Nice punt by John Dunlap. And
Yes, Rex, that's what it is. Clip against Meyersdale.
Clip against the Red Raiders will mark it back, and instead of having the ball at the 33-yard line, we're going to mark it off 15 yards, and Meyersdale will take over first and 10
Probably pushing it back or something.
at their own 18.
Penalty against Meyersdale, clipping 15 yards.
Blairsville lines up on defense, and their 53 defense with Pickard and Ricchini at ends, Vince Sleesman and Cebulski at tackles, Joe Gibson at middle guard. The linebackers are Dunlap, Lucas, and Bentz. The deep backs are Meehan, Sleesman, and Kavanaugh. Reverse. We have a man, and it's a good tackle up from the secondary. Jimmy Ricchini fought off the tackle and brought the ball carrier down for a 3-yard pickup, and it'll be second down, 7 at 21.
Rex, that was good defensive end play by Jimmy Ricchini. He stayed home. He didn't go with the fake to the offside of the ball, and he came back and he fought off a blocker and made the tackle. Excellent defensive play.
Dave Hadgel's the quarterback. He hands the ball off inside.
Pickard on his tackle.
Pickard made the tackle, and the ball carrier was number.
Hadgel on the keeper.
Hadgel kept the ball. We missed the fake handoff, and Hadgel kept the ball up the middle and got about 4 yards, where it'll be 3rd down, 3.
Tackle was
At the
made by
28,
Pickard
4
of the
yards.
Bobcats. 3rd down and 2.
Rex, the Bobcats are in there stacked 5-3. Look for stunts.
There's a handoff. Trying the left side is
Heaney on the stop.
the ball carrier is number
Number 20.
Imhoff carried.
Imhoff. Got the carry, and it's no gain on the play. Stopped by Rakini, and no gain
Tackle was
brings up a
made by
4th down
Rakini.
and
No
3
gain.
in a punting
4th down.
situation for the Red Raiders. So 2 series of downs, no first downs as yet, and Pat Meehan will be back to receive the punt.
Being deep to receive the punt.
The Bobcats
Kinziger
look like
is
they have the
punt
rush on Rex.
Meyersdale. And it's a
They're
bad
rushing-
snap
they're
below
rushing
him,
9
and the
players,
kick
and it's
is
partially blocked.
and they threw the penalty flag, but the ball was partially deflected. I believe the ball was deflected, and now the official is going to confer with the others. As Kavanaugh was in there on the block, and he's waving off the flag. The official is waving off the flag as Kavanaugh did get a piece of the ball on the partially blocked punt. And the ball rolled out to the Meyersdale 38-yard line. So Dave Kavanaugh comes in on the punt rush, gets a piece of the football, and Blairsville will take over in excellent field position at the Meyersdale 38-yard line.
Rex, after scouting Meyersdale and reviewing the films, obviously the coaching staff must have felt that they were vulnerable to a block kick. And that time the Bobcats rushed 9 men with David Kavanaugh getting a piece of the ball.
And that bad snap helped out on that play too, Hawk. And now we have Johnny Silko trying left side, fumbles the football, picks it back up, but is thrown for a loss, trying to left end, and the timing was messed up on the drop, Hawk, and allowed the defense to get the pursuit.
Way to go,
McKenzie made the tackle, so we have a 5-yard loss. And the offense has having trouble the last few ball games and moving that football. And we're going in reverse this time, Hawk. We have a 2nd down and 15 back at the 43.
Yes, the Bobcats are having trouble holding on to the ball, Rex. That's the 2nd time they've fumbled the ball.
Wide receiver split wide right. Shirley fades. He looks. Has plenty of time. Fires out there. Rakini has it. He had close to 1st down yardage. Breaks a tackle and gets the 1st down. It's going to be close. Good 15-yard pickup.
Price on the stop.
Price made the tackle. And Big Jim Rakini made up for the one he had dropped earlier and makes the big catch. Good enough for 16 yards and a 1st down at the Meyersdale 27-yard line.
Rex, that time Rakini ran a down and out pattern, a deep pattern, and caught the ball about 3 yards inside the right sideline, and tried hard to break free of a tackle, but unfortunately was brought down.
So we have our first pass reception in 2 weeks. And John Dunlap gets a call over left tackle, gets a big gainer down inside of the 20 to about the 18-yard line, close to 1st down yardage. And it's going to be an official timeout for measurement. Now they've looked at it, and they decide it's short by about a yard. And it's going to be 2nd down and 1 at the 18 on the 9-yard run by John Dunlap.
Credit the left-hand side of that Blairsville offensive line, Rex. There was a huge hole there for John to run through.
Okay, Pickard's over there along with Bobby Anthony, and they opened up the hole. And John Dunlap running hard made the. And now Shirley on the quarterback keeper gets a big hole over center, gets about 4 yards inside the 15, good enough for the 1st down. Shockey makes the tackle. And Blairsville will have a 1st down and 10 at the 12-yard line. So we're moving the football left to right on your radio dial here on Wink FM. No score in the contest, 6:57 left in the 1st quarter. And Blairsville has a I formation. Shirley at quarterback, Silko the fullback, John Dunlap the tailback, and a pass. The pass is intended for Kavanaugh, and in the end zone it's incomplete, but there was a penalty flag on the play, and we're going to check it out
Pass intended for
See
Kavanaugh.
just what happened there.
Rex, from here, it appeared to be interference against Meyersdale. Dave was running out for the pass and all of a sudden was knocked down. So there could be a defensive penalty here and a break for the Bobcats.
And a big break it is, Hawk, and the call was interference against Meyersdale. Kavanaugh seemed to, the ball might have been a little bit behind him, but when he turned to come back, the defensive player had been beaten on the play and ran into Kavanaugh, not allowing him to get back to the ball. And we're going to have a half the distance to the goal penalty.
First and 6.
It'll still be first down. It'll be first and about 5 at the 7. So they need to get to the 2-yard. Now they give it first and goal.
First and
goal on the automatic first down. First and goal from the 7. Full house backfield. Shirley calls signals. Hands off to John Dunlap, running hard in the middle, down close to the goal line, and stopped about the 2 or 1 yard line. Shockey on the stop for Meyersdale. And they're spotting the ball at about a yard and a half from the goal line.
Second down and goal.
That was good blocking and hard running, Rex. They were in a power I right formation, and the fullback and the right halfback led John Dunlap through the hole, and he picked up sizable yardage.
Full house backfield again. I look for the same call, Hawk.
I do too. They're in the same set.
And it's Silko this time trying to middle and doesn't get into the end zone as he was stacked up short of the goal line. Got to about the 1, and it's about a half a yard gain, and we'll have a third down and goal to go at the 1.
Rex, we don't want to repeat of last week's game. Last week against the Blue Jays, Blairsville was called for holding in a similar situation.
Okay, we need just block straight ahead and make a hole and let one of these big hard-charging running backs of the Bobcats get it in. Shirley on the keeper. Gets close to the goal line. No signals yet.
Shirley on the keeper.
And it's close, but still no signal, and it's going to be marked short about inches from the goal line, and it'll be a 4th down. 4th down, and the ball is about 2 inches from pay dirt, Hawk.
Tackle made by Durst.
Well, Rex, I look for the offensive line to simply wedge block and give the ball to your fullback with the lead back through there, and they should score.
Okay, 4th and goal to go. Big play for the Bobcats. First quarter, no score. And Shirley gets it in for the sneak and gets it in for the Bobcat touchdown over David Klein, Ray Cebulski, and Doug Pickard in the middle of that Bobcat line. Just enough yardage to squeeze the ball into the end zone for the first score of the ball game and a 6-0 lead for Blairsville.
38 yards in 6 plays. That's what I am.
They went 38 yards in 6 plays after the partially blocked punt by Dave Kavanaugh with
Dunlap will attempt the extra
Danny Shirley, quarterback sneak, in from a yard out for the Blairsville score. John Dunlap attempting the extra point. Meehan holds, the kick is up, it's good. It's good. How many yards?
38.
We're back at Meyersdale's athletic field.
Not on it.
Five seconds.
Who's that?
We're back at Meyersdale's athletic field where the Bobcats have just scored on a short plunge by quarterback Danny Shirley. With 4:43 to go in the game, the Cats jump to a lead with a 7-0 score.
Okay, and we had Shockey on a nice run back. John Dunlap with the kick down to the 15, and Manfredi on the tackle, but Meyersdale takes over at their own 37-yard line, and they have a little misdirection play here.
Joe Gibson on the tackle.
Gibson making the tackle. Imhoff on the carry, and he got about a yard, but Blairsville getting good penetration on that defensive line now, Hawk.
Yes, that's what they got to do. That's their forte. That's been their strong point all year, Rex, that defense.
So it's 2nd and 9 at the 38. Hadgel, the senior quarterback, over center. We have a pitch left. Shockey gets outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another. And nice yardage for the big running back, Richard Shockey. Jimmy Lucas finally pushed him out with the possession of the ballgame. Blairsville leading 7-0 late first quarter. Hadjo over center, I formation, up the middle. Not too much. Kinsinger on the carry up the middle.
Lucas.
Ray Sobolski made the tackle along with Jimmy Lucas. Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 at the 40.
Rex Richard Shockey of the Meyersdale Red Raiders is an outstanding running back with excellent speed.
And he has nice size too, Hawk. Now here's Hadjo fading. He's looking. He fires. Man open, and he has it. Complete and shoved out of bounds. The pass is complete to Boyce. Dunlap and man forced him out, but not till after a nice gain of about 12 yards and a first down at the Bobcat 29-yard line. So the Red Raiders coming right back, moving the football, and a big test now for the Bobcat defense, seeing if we can keep this Red Raider team off the board here in the first quarter. Hadjo over center. Pitch left. Shockey cuts back, but nothing.
Sleesman.
Vince Sleesman in on the tackle that time. Got the penetration from his right tackle spot. Made the tackle along with Joe Gibson. And a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 back at the 30.
Rex, that time the Red Raiders were in a wing formation left with a motion man coming to the left, and I couldn't understand that play. Everybody was going to the left, and it was very easy for the Bobcats to smell out that play and make tackle.
Okay, we have one double wing formation and man in motion right, and we have quarterback fading back, looking, fires a little bit too low and incomplete. Boyce was the man he was looking for out there, but Joey Sleesman on the coverage for the Bobcats, and it's incomplete in a third down play coming up, 3rd and 11 at the 30. Blairsville leading 7-0 late first quarter on Wink FM. Rex Easley along with Hawk Sharina bringing you Bobcat football. And a big third down play coming up for the Red Raiders as Hadjo fakes. He looks, he fires, it's a screen left, he has a man open, it's complete. Imhoff has it, he breaks down the sideline and has the first down. And down inside the 20 to about the 15 before he's finally brought down by Dave.
Left side here, Imhoff made the catch over 2 linemen out in front of him, and he picks up 5 yards, and the Red Raiders are driving. They're within a yard of the goal line, Rex.
Joey Sleesman finally makes the tackle, but Meyersdale moving that football, and they have a 12-yard pickup and a first down at the 2. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Red Raiders, and we have the goal line defense in for the Bobcats now. Hadjo over center, hands off inside, and touchdown! Kinsinger, 2-yard touchdown run, and the Red Raiders come right back 52 yards, 62 yards, 8 plays to score, and it's 7-6. Blairsville Bobcats leading, and the Red Raiders are lining up to kick the extra point. Bear, the kicker, is in to attempt the kick, and it's up, and it's
no good.
No good.
Wide to the
left.
left.
6. And we'll pause for this.
Press. Who scored? Imhoff.
Kinsinger. Ricky Dunn. No, Dave Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh on the return brings it out across the 30-yard line. Tackle was made by Dean Decker.
Okay.
First down, Bobcats.
Where are they at?
Their own
33-yard line.
Okay.
145 left.
Here's the point. I'm going to get this.
Okay, we're back at Meyersdale with Blairsville hanging on to a 7-6 lead. Late first quarter. Dave Kavanaugh just returned the kickoff out to the 32-yard line where Blairsville has it 1st and 10. Johnny Silko gets outside, and we have a long run by Johnny Silko, still on his feet, finally run out of bounds. A good gain on the play, and we have some offensive football that we haven't witnessed in the last few ball games, huh?
Both teams are moving the ball at will, Rex. Meyersdale through the air, on the ground. Blairsville the same. We're in for a barn burner tonight.
So we had Johnny Silko, the tailback, on that play, getting a pitch left, getting outside, breaking a tackle into the Red Raider territory at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10, Bobcat ball.
Rex, that was a unique formation the last time. Instead of the Bobcats being in a straight I formation with the up back in front of the tailback, it was broken. The up back was in a left halfback position, and that gave him another blocker closer to the line of penetration, and consequently the Bobcats were able to pick off the Meyersdale defenders, and Silko picked up big yardage.
Okay, next play, John Dunlap tries the right side, gets 2 yards over right tackle before he's finally brought down. And a gain of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 8 at the Red Raider 45-yard line. Schaefer on the tackle for Meyersdale. We need to use that formation more often then, Hawk. Get the advantage on those Meyersdale defenders.
It's the same formation. You might see the same play. It's the same play.
It is the same play, but this time they weed it out and get the penetration. And Silko is hit by McKenzie.
And stopped by Walker.
And Walker helped out on that stop, and it's a loss of 1 on that play. So we went to the well once too often on that one. We'll have to tuck that one back later in the ball game.
Rex, the Meyersdale Red Raiders are running a 6-2 defense, and their linebackers are often very close to the line of scrimmage. Now, if a Blairsville runner gets past that first line of defense, he's going to pick up big yardage.
3rd and 9.
Offsides, right? He's lined up offside.
Receivers split wide right, and Shirley fades. He's sacked. Shirley brought down for a loss on the play of about 10 yards. Gindelsberger on the tackle on the sack.
That's flooded the right-hand side of the field. However, Danny didn't have it.
John Dunlap to punt for the Bobcats.
Kinzinger. Shockey.
Get the ball, get the ball.
Right now, the last 3 weeks I haven't had
Shot.
one made drop.
Shockey recovers his own fumble. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. 1st down Raiders.
Then when it gets so far, then you can't take it back. That's what's causing trouble. They're not used to it.
Rex Easley back on Wink FM along with Hawk Sharina. We have a Meyersdale ball. They have the ball on a reverse flea flicker, and the ball is intended for Kavanaugh. Comes down with it. I think he has an interception. Yes, Dave Kavanaugh on the intercepted pass takes it in for the Bobcats. He wasn't fooled on the flea flicker play and pulled it down for the interception on the Bobcat 41-yard line. After Blairsville punted, Meyersdale ran one play up the middle, gained a couple of yards, and then the flea flicker play incomplete. So Dave Kavanaugh in with his second fine defensive play of the night. He's in with one partially blocked punt, and now an interception. Blairsville takes over 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard.
That was excellent defensive coverage there, Rex. Dave Kavanaugh had the receiver one-on-one. He had perfect position. The ball was slightly underthrown, and Dave was in good position to go out and get the ball.
Pass complete. Shirley to Meehan. Good for 12 yards and a 1st down into Meyersdale territory. So the Bobcats in with the passing game is back after 1 week's absence. They had no completions last week against Conemaugh Valley, and the weather conditions had a lot to do with that. But the conditions are perfect here tonight. It's a perfect night for high school football, and we have a 7-6 lead and a 1st down on the pass from Shirley to Meehan. 1st and 10 at the Meyersdale 47-yard line. Shirley, draw play. It's John Dunlap getting through the first wave and gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. Shockey grabbed a hold of the leg and hung on, or John Dunlap would have had 10 or 15 more yards on that play, but Shockey hung on, and we'll still take the 5-yard pickup.
That was an excellent call by the Bobcat coaching staff, Rex. It appeared as if Danny was going back to throw the ball again, and John almost broke through, and had he gotten by that first tackler, he may have picked up 15, 20 more yards, or maybe even a touchdown.
Offensive coordinator Greg Bruschetti calling the plays, and he's using them all tonight. I formation. Shirley, jump pass, complete. Ricchini breaks a tackle. He's inside the 25 for a first down. A big 14-yard pickup with Kinziger making the tackle. And we have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line to the big tight end, Jimmy Ricchini, and Danny Shirley's on the money.
Yes, sir, and Jimmy Ricchini is a big target. It's like throwing a Goliath. There was a quick drop back, maybe one step, and Jimmy was wide open, slanting across the middle of the field.
Danny Shirley, 3 for 5 for 42 yards so far in early second quarter. Blairsville in with a 7-6 lead here on Link FM. Shirley, hands off. John Dunlap. John Silko. Running low, getting good yardage off the left side. Gain of about 5. Down to the 20. It'll be 2nd down and 4 at the 19.
Rex, the offenses of both teams have come alive. They're just moving the ball, and the execution is crisp and sharp. The timing is perfect. This is an excellent offensive game so far.
Danny Shirley calling signals. I formation. Pass, quick pass to this flat. Meehan has it, gets about 3, not quite good enough for the first down yardage, but we'll take the 3-yard gain on the quick pass from Danny Shirley to Pat Meehan. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 17-yard line.
3rd down and 2.
Kinziger on the stop, and he's had a lot of tackles out of that secondary position tonight.
Rex, at that time it looked like Greg Bruschetti borrowed a play from the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook. That was a quick pass to the split end, similar to a Terry Bradshaw to Lynn Swan pass.
Okay, that's been back a couple of years too, Hawk. Now we'll take the John Silko run up the middle, inside the 15, good enough for the first down. And Gindelsberger made the stop.
Official timeout for the measurement.
And they're not going to measure. They're going to mark it as a first down out here. 8:05 left in the second quarter with a 7-6 Bobcat lead on Wing.
Broken eye right, Rex.
Shirley passes. John Dunlap, the ball is a little bit behind him. The play was set up, Hawk, but Shirley had to get rid of it in a hurry, and the ball was a little bit behind John Dunlap, who couldn't pull it in with one hand, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Looks like the Bobcats were trying to flood the right-hand side of the field again, and that time John was open, but the ball was thrown behind him, and he couldn't come up with the one-handed grab.
So Bobcats coming out, throwing the football, mixing it up, throwing and running. 2nd down. 10 at the 13-yard line. High formation. Wide receiver split wide left. Shirley looks, fires, has a man. Complete. Ricchini fighting for the end zone, and no signal yet. He's close to that goal line, ladies and gentlemen. The quick pass from Danny Shirley to Jimmy Ricchini. He has good enough yardage for the first down. They're going to mark it at the 1, where it'll be 1st and goal on the pass from Shirley to Jimmy Ricchini. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Bobcats threatening for their 2nd score of the ballgame.
Rex, that time Jimmy ran a down and out pattern towards the right goal line marker and came up with an excellent catch.
Silko up the middle, doesn't get it in. Stacked up at the goal line.
Tackled by the interior line.
Good penetration by the defensive line by Meyersdale that time, and stopped Silko short of the goal line. And it just seems like we don't want to let Johnny Silko score a touchdown here.
Johnny keeps banging in there, though. He's going to get one.
So it'll be 2nd and goal, about the 6-inch line. I formation.
He's running it. Quarterback sneak.
Shirley on the sneak seek. 1 yard touchdown run, Danny Shirley. And we knew the way he set those feet, Hawk, that he was going to plunge it in there. And he had smelled the goal line, got it in from a yard out for the second Bobcats score.
Yeah, Danny had his feet staggered. He had 1 foot behind the other foot, and he was ready for the thrust.
So John Dunlap in to attempt the extra point, and he's still tying his shoe. And now he's got it on.
Extra point attempt
Man
by
will hold.
Dunlap.
Brian Fair
John
snaps
Dunlap.
on the extra points. Dunlap lined up to kick. Snap, good. Down, and
Kick looks good.
the kick is perfect.
Good.
So with
How many plays was that?
Ball.
good luck this section. You back it?
Shocking. No. Kinsinger.
Kinsinger on the return, brings it out across the 30-yard line.
5 seconds.
Wait a minute. Gordage and McGowan.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field where the Bobcats have just scored again. This time a 59-yard drive in 10 plays, climaxed with Danny Shirley sneaking over for the touchdown. With 6:35 to go, the score is 14-6 in favor of the Bobcats.
Okay, Kinsinger returns the kickoff out to the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Meyersdale Red Raiders. Kinsinger gets the ball on the
Benson Sobolski.
on the carry, and Sean Benson and Ray Zabolski make the stop after about a 2-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 8 at the 35 in an offensive-minded ball game so far. Both these teams struggling offensively the last few ball games, but they pulled out all the stops tonight, Hawk.
Yep, surprisingly, Rex, in spite of this cold weather, both teams are throwing the ball well, especially Blairsville. Maybe it's those gloves they're wearing, Rex. They must have some sticky stuff on them, and maybe they're highly insulated, keeping those hands warm.
I see those gloves are the thing now. They watch the pros, of course, and that's the trend. And but that's whatever works, right?
Tackled by
That's
McGowan.
exactly.
Now Shockey tries the left side. No gain on the play.
Joey Sleesman.
Joey Sleesman on the stop, and it's the 3rd down and 8 for Meyersdale, who must convert on this one to keep the drive alive. Shotgun formation. Pajic fires, has a man open, and it's complete.
Bonnet.
And he's still on his feet and finally brought down. Kavanaugh on the tackle.
Bonnet.
He crossed the 50-yard line.
Bonnet on the catch. Nice throw by the quarterback, Dave Hatchell. And a completed pass and 1st down at the Bobcat 49-yard line. So a big 18-yard pickup on that play, and the drive stays alive for the Red Raiders.
Rex Bonnet is a big target. He's a 6'2", 194-pound senior.
Nice pass and a nice catch in a 1st and 10 situation. Full house backfield this time for the Red Raiders. Agile fakes, hands off, and Imhoff gets the call, and he's stopped
Imhoff tackled
for a
by
loss on the play.
Vince Sleesman.
Vince
A
Sleesman
loss of
in
a yard.
there makes the initial hit,
2nd down
helped out
and
by
11.
Jimmy Lucas, and it's a loss of a yard, and a 2nd down, 11 at the midfield stripe. And we have a for the 14-6 lead.
Shotgun.
Meyersdale shotgun formation. Hadgel drops back, screen set up, and it tweeted out. Kinsel breaks a tackle though, and now we have a penalty flag on the play. Hadgel's pass was complete to Kinsinger, and the defensive man was there.
Pickard.
Danny
Tackle was made
Dougie
by
Pickard
Lucas.
made the hit, and he broke the tackle, the ball carrier, but on the secondary run, the second effort, there was a clip, and it's going to be called back by the Johnstown area officials. Make the call, and detected a clip, and it's going to be 15 yards from the spot of the foul,
15 yards.
which was behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be way back at the 29-yard line.
Illegal block against Meyersdale.
It'll still be 2nd down, but we will have 2nd and 30 back at the Meyersdale 29-yard line. I want to remind you that our halftime guest will be Blairsville native Ken Warnick, So stay tuned for that along with our halftime statistics. Shotgun formation. Hadgel throws long, has a man out there, and Boyce goes over his left shoulder and incomplete. Joey Sleesman on the coverage, and a good arm by this Hadgel, fine arm quarterback and senior quarterback, lays it out there, but a little bit too long for the receiver and incomplete.
Rex, that ball traveled about 45 yards through the air. An excellent arm.
And a third down and 30. As Blairsville making some changes in their defensive lineup. Joey Gibson hustled out and Brian Ferry on defense at middle guard. Now, the shotgun again. Hadgel looking long again. Down the right sideline this time. Has a man out there, but it's out of bounds. The pass was caught. Mostoller was out there. He took the pass in over his shoulder. Would have had the first down, but he was about a yard out of bounds on the catch. Meehan was on the coverage. But the play is nullified by the out-of-bounds catch, and it'll be fourth down and a punting situation for the Red Raiders. Meehan, Blairsville. Jeremy Bear will punt for Meyersdale. A good snap this time. Hard rush and a short kick. And Meehan calls for the fair catch, but then the ball hits short, and he gets away from it and rolls dead at the 38-yard line. So with the Blairsville Bobcats leading 14-6, 4:18 left in the first half. We'll pause for this commercial message.
Oh, we're done with commercials.
Two go after this.
We'll probably use 2 timeouts for the half, so 88 punts.
Okay, just go on.
81 kicks. Okay.
Looks like it's them Steve a message. Drop line back to the outside. Drop Richard.
Silka.
5 seconds.
Silko on the carry, tackled by Shockey. No gain.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field. Blairsville leading 14-6. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. John Silko tries the right side and is stopped short. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down. 10 Shirley. Wide receivers, trips right. He fades, he looks, fires, has a man open, and it's complete. Pulled in by the receiver, Pat Meehan. And it's, yes, it's a completed pass. The official was right there on the sideline and good enough for 11 yards on first down.
Gain of 11.
At the Bobcat 49-yard line. First and 10 on the Shirley to Pat Meehan. Pass. And Danny Shirley looks more and more impressive as this game goes along. Receiver split wide left again, I formation. Now Kavanaugh in motion left. And a pitch left. And it's a reverse. Kavanaugh's going to run right with it and breaks a tackle, but not to be denied was the Meyersdale defensive back who come up and made the play. Yutzi on the tackle and a loss on the play. So mixing it up on offense. A little bit of flash there, but a loss of a yard on the play on the Kavanaugh reverse. Another play that we haven't seen all year.
Yes, once again here, the Bobcats are reaching down into their playbook and showing some new plays just about every week. Rex, prior to that play, John Dunlap was not in the game. Jimmy Lucas was lined up at tight end, and big Jimmy Ricchini was split wide.
Okay, good point, Hawk. I hope John's not injured on the play.
No, John's back. He's back in the game now.
Now his screen pass left, and we have Ricky Dunlap getting the pass, and Jimmy Lucas lining up at tight end gets the catch. So Jimmy Lucas, number 83, the middle linebacker, lines up at a tight end position, gets the catch, and we have a, I don't see the flag, Hawk. Is there one down there?
Yes, it's a clip against the Bobcats.
Okay, a late flag. We didn't see it close to the sideline there. And it's going to be a clip against the Bobcats. So Jimmy Lucas would have got his name into the offensive statistics, Hawk. He played in last year. And that was his first catch of the season as an offensive player, but it's going to be called back on the clip, and it'll be second down. And
More than that. More than 15.
23 back at the 35.
I'm sure Jimmy's going to tell his teammates about that one, Rex.
Okay, under 2 minutes to go. Blairsville leading 14-6 here on Wink FM. Rex Easley along with Hawk Shirley.
Second down and 23.
This is a playoff caliber battle right here tonight between the Bobcats and the Red Raiders. Shirley fades. Hands off. John Dunlap. Tries the right side, breaks into the secondary, and gets about 7 yards before Shockey brings him down, along with Kravonic.
16.
And it's going to be a timeout. Blairsville with 1:25 left in the half. Blairsville leading 14-6, and we'll pause for this.
When do you start this? 38. Sorry.
And if the Bobcats want to keep it away from them, they're going to have to convert this 3rd and long play. 3rd and 17 at the 42-yard line. Now we have shotgun formation. Shirley gets a snap to Highland. He pulls it down, looking for the screen. It's complete. Dunlap up the middle, breaks the tackle, breaks into the secondary. He's close to first down yardage, and I think he has it. Bobcat's going to be close. Boy,
I believe he has it, Rex. I really do. It all depends on the mark that he gets.
Price finally making the tackle. Nice setup up the middle screen play. John Dunlap breaking tackles left and right. Gets 18 yards on the pass play and a first down at the Meyersdale 41-yard line with 1:15 left in the first half and a moving clock.
Rex, that was another play that we've seen for the first time this year, the middle screen.
Shirley looks, fades, fires a little bit too high for Meehan, but stops the clock on. And now we have Meehan split wide left, Kavanaugh split right. Split backs, Shirley fades. Hard rush, and he's run down. Sacked by Bonnet on the play, and it's a loss of 7. Make it 8 yards. Hey, leave the door closed, please. By a score of 14-6. We have 56 seconds left in the first half. Blairsville has the ball, 3rd and 17, and Shirley fades. He looks, he fires, has a man, complete, and it's lateral to John Dunlap.
It's going to be a touchdown!
And John Dunlap's going to go in for the Bobcat touchdown on the flea flicker. John Dunlap on the lateral from Dave Kavanaugh. The play has been tried 3 times, Hawk, and this is the first time it's been successful. And the big touchdown play on the pass, Shirley to Kavanaugh, the lateral to John Dunlap. He had to beat one man to the sideline, got by him at about the 25-yard line, and then it was, he had the angle on the defensive back and went in for the score.
62 yards in 8 plays.
A 62-yard drive in 8 plays, and the Bobcats score to make the score 20-6. John Dunlap is in to kick the extra point after running that distance. You'd think he wouldn't have enough gas left, Hawk, but he's down.
John got a lot of gas.
And he kicks it, and it's
He's
good.
a basketball player. Curled, received the pass, and pitched the
John adds the extra point for the 3rd time tonight for a 21-6 lead with 44 seconds left in the half. And a squib kick, and it's down.
45.
Meyersdale ball carrier. Robinson
downs the ball
Downs the
on
ball.
the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Meyersdale.
And Meyersdale will take over 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line.
That was good strategy, Rex. You want to keep the ball out of Shockey's hands.
Shotgun formation. Hadgel, that snap. It's over his head. We need a rush, though. Nobody getting in. Hadgel has all the time in the world. He fires, looks, and he has the man. It's caught. Bonnet, and he's fumbled the football, and Blairsville has it. What more can you ask for on a Friday night, Hawk?
Exciting play, Rex. The Bobcats were in a prevent defense. They weren't rushing anybody. They were laying back, waiting for the pass. The quarterback, in spite of that, completes the pass. The receiver turns, breaks upfield, gets hit, coughs up the ball. Bobcats recover.
Okay, he had running room in front of him, Hawk. Bobbled the ball slightly. When he turned to run, he was hit from the side, and Sean Bench jumped on the football for the Bobcats. Check that. Oh, Ricky Dunlap's in at tailback now. Sean Bent on the fumble recovery.
Maybe John is out of gas.
And John Dunlap finally gets a break, and Dan Shirley downs the football. We're going to let the clock run out here. 4, 3,
Shirley downs the
2,
ball.
1, and that is the end after this message. 48 yards. Over the memories of the good old days of growing up in Blairsville, and we want you to keep in touch, and best of luck in your future with you and your sons' wrestling careers. It's just been.
No, he brought his over. 5 seconds.
We'll give the kickoff first. We'll get those stats in a minute.
We're back at Meyersdale, and we're starting the second half. Blairsville's kicking off to the Meyersdale Red Raiders, and Della Posta receives the kickoff and brings it back to the 30-yard line.
25-yard line.
The score starting the opening moments of the third quarter is Blairsville 21, Meyersdale 6. We have some rushing statistics from the first half. John Dunlap 6 carries for 25 yards. Dave Cavanaugh 1 for 17. John Dunlap 1 for 18. So Danny's been spreading the passes around.
1st and 10, Meyersdale ball, and the quarterback fades and he runs out of the pocket, and he has running room, and he gets into secondary, and finally brought down close to first down yardage by Joey Sleesman, the defensive back, senior defensive back, and a gain of about 9 yards. Don't think it was a planned play, Hawk. Looks like the quarterback Hadgel was looking for somebody to throw to, couldn't find anybody, saw some running room, and scooted for about 8 yards.
A wise decision by the quarterback. Stepped up into the pocket, nobody was open, he kept the ball, and he picked up 8 yards.
2nd down 2, hand up the middle. Kinzinger on the carry, close to first down yardage.
Kinzinger off left tackle.
Lucas
on the stop for the Bobcats, close to first down yardage. And for the first time tonight, I think we're going to get a measurement.
The ball's resting on the 37-yard line. The chain gang's bringing out the markers. Officials are squatting down, looking closely.
short.
It's inches short.
So we're going to have a 3rd down and inches. Meyersdale ball, moving left to right on your radio dial here on Wink FM. Rex Easley along with Hawk Sharina. Our spotter, Rich Lake. Our technician, Ray Jenkins. 3rd and short. Blairsville on top, 21-6. Opening minutes, 3rd quarter. Agile rolls right, and it is stopped. And it depends on the forward progress. Jimmy Lucas on the tackle, and they might have to measure again. First down. Now we're going to give it to them. They'll give them a yard and the first down, 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. So Hadgel on the keeper gets the first down and keeps the opening drive, 3rd quarter alive with Meyersdale behind, 21-6. Hadgel drops, looks, fires, has a man open, and it's intercepted! Pat Meehan over the shoulder catch on the interception, and the Bobcats take over on the turnover. The Pat Meehan pass interception. A beautiful catch by Pat Meehan.
Take over 1st and 10 for their own 39.
2nd interception of the game for the Bobcats, and first one was by Dave Cavanaugh, and this one by Pat Meehan. A beautiful over-the-shoulder job. Hawk, he looked like the intended receiver on that play.
Yes, he did. He brought that ball down like Willie Mays.
So Blairsville takes over at their own 39-yard line, and Willie would have been proud. High formation. Shirley, hands off. John Dunlap breaks into the secondary, breaks into the tackle, fumble, and there's a dive for the football, and they're still loose. And finally,
It appears, Rex, that the Bobcats recovered their own fumble.
Recovered by Blairsville.
Bobby Anthony come out of nowhere, the ball squirted loose. Dunlap on the tackle was hit hard, and but the ball squirted loose for about a 5-yard gain past where the ball was jarred loose, and good enough for a first down in Meyersdale territory at the 49-yard line, so Blairsville gets a break.
I'm sure that wasn't one of Coach Bruschetti's plays, right?
Wide receiver split wide right, I formation. Hand off to Dunlap, and he's hit hard right at the line of scrimmage, and no gain on that play. Shockey, when he hits it, he puts the Shockey into you.
Second down.
And it's a second down and 10 on the no gain at the Meyersdale 49.
Rex Shockey is not only a good offensive player, he's a very good tackler.
So second down, 10. Wide receiver split wide right. Strong formation right. One man in the backfield, Silko. Shirley pitches right. And a penalty flag on the play.
Flags are down.
So with the penalty on the play, we'll pause for this commercial message.
Yep, that's a bylaw, right? Okay. Yeah.
Procedure penalty against the Bobcats, 5 yards. Second down and 15.
Drop middle, Richard!
5 seconds.
Okay, get us back. Nice
Kavanaugh.
Shirley's pass was complete to Kavanaugh.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field, where the Bobcats have a second down and 14, and as a pass from Shirley to Kavanaugh along the right sideline, pick up about 11 yards, and the connection, Shirley to Kavanaugh, once again, getting a 11-yard gain and a third down play at the Meyersdale 44-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 4.
Rex, on that particular play, the Bobcat twin receivers went downfield about 10 yards. One button hooked, and Kavanaugh broke to the outside and came down with the catch for a nifty gain.
Okay, we have try for the first down. Shirley pass to Ricchini, and the big tight end reaches up, pulls it in, keeps his feet in bounds before Kinzinger knocks him out, and we have a 5-yard pickup and a first down on the connection. Shirley to Ricchini, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of Meyersdale.
13 yards. 10 for 14. 13 yards.
Denny Shirley having a fine night. Hands off. Left. And John Dunlap breaks into secondary. Gets about 5, 6, 7 yards before Shockey makes the stop. But the hard running back, John Dunlap, who's having a big night, gets about 8 yards on the play. Shockey come up limping that time. We hope that he isn't hampered. But the play gains 8 yards and a second down, 2 at the 29-yard line. Blairsville moving the ball right to left on your radio dial. I formation. Shirley drops, looks, fires, has a man open, and it's incomplete. Johnny Silko couldn't quite hang on to it, Hawk, and that would have been a big gainer down to about the 10-yard line had he hung on.
Rex, that was a well-designed play. Meehan and Kavanaugh were split wide right. One button hooked, the other one went deep, and Johnny Silko sneaked out of the backfield and went down the middle of the field. The ball was there, but unfortunately Johnny couldn't hold on to it.
Okay, big rush by McKenzie on that play. Danny Shirley has 15 attempts, 10 completions for 113 yards, and we're early third quarter. Blairsville leading 21-6. 3rd down, 4. Johnny Dunlap into the secondary, has the first down and more. Good for about a 6-yard gain and a 1st and 10. McKenzie on the tackle, along with Mayhew, and we'll give Johnny Dunlap 8 yards on that play and a first down at the Meyersdale 20-yard line. And Hawk, if we can get this one in, perhaps put Meyersdale away.
Yeah, I would think, once again, Blairsville is controlling the ball and moving it very successfully.
We have wide receiver split wide left, strong formation left. Johnny Silko, the lone back, deep in the backfield, and Shirley fades. He looks. He has a man open. Kavanaugh is open and has it for the touchdown as the defender fell down into play. Dave Kavanaugh catch from 20 yards out from Danny Shirley. 20-yard touchdown pass for the score to make the score read Blairsville 27, Meyersdale 6. So the touchdown connection, Dave Kavanaugh from Danny Shirley, and another score for the Bobcats.
Rex Danny Shirley has a hot hand. That's about 5 pass completions in a row. He's hotter than a volcano.
John Dunlap kicks the extra point. It's up, and it's true once again. 28, Meyersdale Red Raiders 6. How long was that drive, Rich?
Oh, wait. 64.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field. The Bobcats have just scored and have kicked off.
64-yard drive.
64-yard drive by the Bobcats, topped off by the Danny Shirley to Dave Kavanaugh, 20-yard touchdown pass for the Bobcats' 4th score of the ball game, and a big lead of 28-6. John Dunlap kicks off. Ball is returned. Meyersdale player picks it up at about the 15, gets it back to the 27-yard line where the Red Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Dwayne McGowan on the tackle for the Bobcats. Now it's up to the defense. Full house backfield. Run off the left tackle. Short yardage on the play. Shockey.
Lucas.
Stopped by Jimmy Lucas, the middle linebacker. And I wonder if Jimmy will get another hand on the football on the offensive end. He had that screen pass set up beautifully, but unfortunately had the play taken away by the penalty early in the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to catch one and have it count this time, though.
2nd down, 5. Strong formation right, and a penalty flag.
Flags are down.
There appeared to be a mix-up in the Meyersdale backfield. Appeared as if there was motion from the Red Raiders.
I don't think it's against Blairsville.
We want to thank Ken Warnick, our halftime guest, once again. Blairsville native, and now located here in Meyersdale, where he is just retired from his wrestling coaching position and is a guidance counselor at the Meyersdale High School. And I want to thank Ken once again for being our halftime guest.
2nd down and inches.
So the penalty against the Bobcats. They broke the plane. The line
Rex, I was premature on that call. The penalty was against the Bobcats, and now the Red Raiders find themselves with a 2nd and 1.
Shockey off the right side. He's met hard by Pickard. Doug Pickard and Vince Lees made the hit.
Shockey tackled by
Along
Pickard.
with Sean Bentz, and there was a loss on the play. They didn't get the 1st down, 2nd and short. And in fact, a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a long one this time for the Red Raiders, who have fallen down by 3 scores here. 6:39 left, 3rd quarter. Blairsville leading 28-6. Shockey tries the left side and gets Joe Gibson on the tackle.
Shockey tackled by Gibson. Picks up 1st down yardage.
Kolofsky on the stop also. Joe Kolofsky, and a 2-yard pickup and a 1st down. Meyersdale ball. They keep control at their own 39-yard line.
Rex, it's exceptionally cold down here at Meyersdale tonight. I see the cheerleaders wearing their leotards.
Yeah, I know. Something.
The turkey will be roosting now.
Yeah.
The turkey's
And the tassel caps are out.
Okay, 1st and 10, Meyersdale ball. Moving left to right on the radio dial. Here on Wink FM.
Kinsinger carry.
Kinsinger on the carry. Tries that left side. Jimmy Lucas. Joey Kolofsky once again in on the
Tackled
stop.
by Lucas.
The 2 linebackers converge on the ball carrier for a 1-yard gain and a 2nd down.
Kolofsky also in on the tackle.
Full house backfield. And option right. And a pitch and hit behind the line of scrimmage. John Dunlap read that play. Got Shockey in the backfield for a loss on the play. And loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 on the John Dunlap tackle.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and 15. Check that.
Rex, Meyersdale is down by 22 points, and they're desperately trying to establish a running game. However, they just can't seem to penetrate that Bobcat defensive wall.
Shotgun formation, third and long. The quarterback fires, and it's close. We're going to call it a good catch. Good catch down there by the receiver. It's close to the ground. Got his hand on Price. Got his hand under that football and made the catch. A nice catch. 13-yard pickup and a first down in Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. So Hadgel has the arm, connects for the first down, and keeps the drive alive. Down 28-6. And a penalty.
Center's offside, Blairsville. He was in the backfield.
And the penalty is going to be marked off against Bobcats. Offside penalty, 5 yards. So it'll be first and 5 at the Bobcat 42-yard line.
Flag still on the field.
Strong formation, right. Agile quarterback, I formation. Wide receiver in motion. And now we have a pitch right. And a nice run. LaPosta on the carry. He tries the right side. Sean Bentz comes up, makes the tackle, but a nice gain on the play of about 4 yards, and a second down and 1 at the Bobcat 39-yard line.
Rex, I think the Red Raiders are approaching this game in a very systematic and intelligent way. They're not panicking. They're not putting the ball up on every play. They're moving the ball on the ground. There's plenty of time left in this game, but they have to get some touchdowns on the board and hope that their defense can force some turnovers.
Run up the middle. LaPosta again. Tries the right side, gets the first down. Stopped by Jimmy Lucas and Sean Bentz.
Lucas and Sebring on the tackle.
Gain of 4. Pat Meehan helped out on the stop. But a first down for Meyersdale at the Bobcat 33-yard line. 4 minutes left. Third quarter. Blairsville leading 28-6. Agile over center. Full house backfield. He drops. He looks. He fires long. He has a man. And it's incomplete. Bonnet on the pass attempt was out there in the end zone, got behind the Blairsville defenders, and couldn't quite hang on to the football. Kavanaugh on the coverage for Blairsville, but Bonnet was open on.
It appeared from here that possibly Dave Kavanaugh got a fingertip on the ball and perhaps distracted his concentration, and Bonnet couldn't hold it.
So after concentrating on the ground the whole drive, the ball goes up in the air and almost completed for the touchdown. We have a second down, and here's a nice run off the right side by Mosteller. And Meehan makes the tackle along with John Dunlap. And a gain of about 7 yards down to the 26-yard line, where it'll be third down and a long 3.
That time the Raiders ran a misdirection play off right tackle that was very successful.
Full house backfield, Agile over center. And a little jump by the Bobcats again, I think, is going to give the Meyersdale Red Raiders a first down, and that's the third offside penalty on the Bobcat defense.
That's unusual, Rex. With a commanding 28-6 lead, you would think the Bobcats would be more patient. As a defensive player, what you want to do is not listen to the quarterback's cadence, just watch the football.
So first down on the 22-yard line, and Kinzinger tries the left side. Lucas on the stop, along with Zucchini and Vince Sleesman.
Tackled by Lucas and Sleesman.
Joe Gibson also helped out in a short gain of a yard on the play.
Second down and 9.
Second and 9 at the Bobcat 19-yard line.
Rex, I noticed during this quarter, Meyersdale is always lined up in a tight formation. As soon as I say that, we have split flankers to the right side.
Hinzer back. He's being rushed. He has a man open. In and out of the hands of the receiver. Bonnet was the intended receiver out there. Joey Sleesman was out there, got a finger on the football, knocked it off its course, and in and out of the hands of
Broken
Bonnet.
up by Sleesman.
Dropped the football.
Third
And have
down.
a third down and 9 at the 20. So twice the Bobcats dodged the bullet on this drive on pass plays.
Yes, Meyersdale's losing some excellent scoring opportunities, and they have to make those plays to get back into this game.
Double wing formation. Quarterback drops. Hadgel has it. He still has it. He tries the right side, gets around in, and finally driven out of bounds.
By Sleesman.
Vince Sleesman finally pushed
Joe
him out
Gibson.
along with Joe Gibson. And
Sleesman and Gibson on the
the
tackle.
play loses
4th down.
2 yards, and
Loss
it'll
of
be
2
4th
yards.
down and 11
Fourth down
at
and 11.
the 23-yard line, and a last-ditch situation here for the Red Raiders if they want to stay in this ballgame. 4th and 11 at the 23. Shotgun. Hadgel has it. He looks. He fires. Has a man, and it's complete. Cut at the 5 and down close to the 1-yard line. The receiver, Boyce, on the catch on the big 4th down catch. Gets the first down inside the 5 at the 1-yard line as the Hadgel connection to Brian Boyce. Good for
First and goal from the 1.
22 yards and a first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Rex,
Big
that was
play.
a well-executed play. Boyce went down and curled back towards the ball, and Hadgel threw the ball before he even made his break.
Hadgel hands off at the right side, and it's into the end zone. 1-yard line, 1 yard out for the Meyersdale touchdown. Kinzel on the carry. Kinzinger, check that, Kinzinger on the carry for the 1-yard touchdown run with 2:04 left in the third quarter. 73-yard drive and 16 plays, so the Red Raiders aren't giving up. They are back within 2 scores here, and they're going for the 2-point conversion. Shotgun formation. Hadgel looking right, fires, has a man, and it is cut for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion right into the end zone, and 2-point conversion is good.
2 more. You're gonna take a double on this.
Short kick.
What is it?
So 22.
Silto.
Bears kickoff taken by
Plus a
Silko.
2-point conversion.
Tackle by Thirst. Bobcats ball, first and 10 from their own 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Okay.
We'll have 1 more this quarter.
Who's it?
Mostel.
Huh?
32, Mostel.
Clyde Mostel.
Dunlap.
5 seconds.
Dunlap.
Close to a first down.
We're
May you want
back.
to stop.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Center, where the Red Raiders have just
Tackles made by May,
Scored.
gain of 9 yards.
a 1-yard touchdown run by Kinzinger.
Second
A
down.
2-point conversion from Hadgel to Hosteller was good for the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be second down and inches. The measurement come up short, and it will be second down and a short one at the Blairsville 46-yard line. Shirley over center.
Look for the Bobcats to throw the ball this time, Rex. No, it's a handoff to the tailback.
John Dunlap over the right side. Gets
John
the first
Dunlap
down.
picks up the first down.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee on the tackle for the Red Raiders. But it's a first down, a
Tackle by
4-yard pickup
Jockey.
by John Dunlap, and a first and 10 at the Blairsville
The
49-yard
Bobcat
line.
49, first down.
Time running out in the third quarter. Blairsville ahead, 28-14 here on Wink FM. Wide receivers split wide left. Triple wide receivers left. Shirley barks signals. Pitch left. John Silko tries to get outside. Gets the corner and a good gain on the play.
Mayu.
Mayhew finally forces him out of bounds along with Kinzinger. And a nice pickup on a first down play. It's a 7-yard pickup. It'll be second down, 7 in Meyersdale territory at the 44-yard line.
Rex, the Bobcat running attack is very impressive this third quarter. The backs have been ripping off big yardage, and Dan Shirley has been hot with his passing game. So Meyersdale just simply doesn't know, they simply don't know how to defend the Bobcat attack.
Wide receiver split wide right, handoff to Dunlap inside net. Good penetration that time by the defensive line of the Red Raiders. And John Dunlap stopped in his tracks. Stanton on the stop, and a loss of a yard as John Dunlap didn't have, in fact, he was lucky to hold on to that football.
Yeah, he was hit very hard, Rex.
So it's third down, 5. Blairsville needs to hold on to the football and keep the ball out of the hands of this fine Red Raider offense. Big third down play, 3rd and 6. High formation. Shirley fades, looks, fires, has a man open, intercepted. Mayhew on the interception, tries the right sideline, still on his feet, and finally knocked down after a nice run back of about 22 yards. Doug Pickard finally making the tackle, but Meyersdale is back in business. 1st and 10 at the Blairsville 49-yard line, and something we didn't need to happen there, Huck.
No, Rex, this is what Meyersdale has to do. Their defense has to come up with some big plays, and they just came up with one.
Clock runs out, 28-14. They have the ball at the Bobcat 49. 1st and 10. Penalty flag on the play, and a deep pass intended for the receiver out of bounds, and incomplete. But there's a motion penalty against Meyersdale. And they'll talk to the Bobcat captains to see what they want to do here. Leading in the ball game, 28-14. Opening minutes, 4th quarter, and the Bobcats are going to decline it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass. Blaine Mayhew on the big interception for Conemaugh Valley, giving him the ball and golden opportunity with the intercepted pass, 22-yard run back, and it's 2nd down, 10, and a shotgun formation. Hadgel gets the snap, and it's screen set up, and it's stopped in the backfield. Jimmy Ricchini wasn't fooled, and Shockey on the catch, but Jimmy Ricchini made a nice tackle, stopped a 10-yard loss on the play, and a big defensive play by Jimmy Ricchini.
Rex, Meyersdale's strategy after the interception was to throw deep and then come back with a short screen. However, Jimmy Ricchini did not rush the passer, saw the back come out of the backfield, stayed with him, and stopped him after the catch.
Another 3rd down play for Meyersdale. They've been converting on these all game long. Shotgun. Hadgel looks, fires deep, has a man, Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh knocks it down. It was intended for Bonnet. He couldn't quite get to the football. It looked like Kavanaugh was out there waiting for the ball to arrive, but Bonnet got a hand on it and prevented the interception. And its ball falls incomplete, and it's 4th down and 20. And
Rex, on that play, Bonnet was escorted by number 7, Brian Boyce. Both receivers were in position to come up with the football, but a nice play by David Kavanaugh.
Punt formation. Mayhew with a punt. Good snap. Gets it off. It's a good one. Yeah, Meehan taking the ball, skirting the right sideline, has a block, and finally bumped out of bounds by number 64, Barry Livengood, one of the co-captains on that tackle. And but a nice run back by Pat Meehan, and it'll be 1st and 10. There's a ball.
1st and 10.
At the Blairsville 36-yard line.
A good effort by the Bobcat defense that time. Meyersdale had some momentum after the interception, and Blairsville forced them into a 3 plays in punt situation. Now the Bobcats have the ball, first down and 10 on their 35-yard line.
High formation. Hand off to John Dunlap. Tries the left side. Breaks into the secondary. Nice gain of about 5 yards on the play. Durst makes the tackle. And I think we'll see the ball on the ground for a while here. The Bobcats need to run off some clock and keep possession of the football and keep it away from the dangerous arm of the quarterback, David Hadgel, who can rocket that ball.
Possibly, Rex, but the Bobcats don't operate that way. They have a lot of confidence in their passing game. I wouldn't be surprised to see them put it up again. One interception is not going to stop them from throwing the ball.
High formation. Quarterback keeper. Breaking into the secondary. Shirley has one man to beat and finally dropped after about a 15-yard pickup by Boyce. Shirley might have been an audible hawk. It looked like he saw nothing in front of him, in front of that center. And David Klein made the block, beat the man across from him. And Shirley was into the secondary with nobody to stop him. Finally, the safety had to come over and make the tackle, but not until after a 20-yard pickup by Danny Shirley and a first down at the Meyersdale 36-yard line.
Danny Shirley is a big, strong, relatively fast quarterback, Rex. He's tough to bring down.
First and 10, high formation. Hand off to John Dunlap. Tries the right side. Stop.
Dunlap carried out right tackle.
Short gain on the
by
play. Stanton makes the stop.
Short gain.
Gain of a yard.
1 yard. Second down and 9.
It'll be second down, 9 at the Meyersdale 35-yard line.
Rex, for Meyersdale to have any chance of winning this game, it's imperative that they stop the Bobcats on this particular drive and get that ball back.
Clock winding down. 9:20 left in the ball game. Blairsville on top, 28-14, and a strong left formation for the Bobcats. Now me in motion right, and a handoff. The bubble on the play, and
There's what got it.
Ball is fumbled.
I think the Bobcats got a break there. It was all the ball was in the open field there. Nobody was near it. And Ray Sobolski was laying on the ground, and the ball rolled right under his shoulder pads into his arms, and we'll take that.
Ball was recovered by Sobolski.
It's better if the ball comes to you than you go for the ball.
Third down and 9.
So we get a 2-yard pickup on the fumble play. Ray Sobolski with the big recovery. Bobcat Player of the Week last week. And we have wide formation, split receivers left, and a 3rd and 8. Shirley rolling left. Look out, Danny. And the ball is incomplete. It looked like the man had a beat on the interception, but the ball was dropped, and Kavanaugh may have helped knock that ball loose because the defensive player had the angle on that one, Mark.
Yes, that time David did the smart thing there. The offensive player becomes a defensive player and prevents the interception.
So Mayhew breaks up the pass, and we have a 4th down and 8 at the 33-yard line and a punt formation by the Bobcats. And we have whistle, possibly an equipment timeout, and now we're ready, and John Dunlap is going to punt the football. And he angles it to the right sideline and looks good. And there's a flag on the play, and the ball, and we misinterpreted the call. And now Red Raiders take over, 1st and 10 on their own 20. And run up the middle. Shockey met by the middle of that defensive line. Gibson, Vince Leesman, Sobolski, Fickard, Jerry Ricchini doing the job on that defensive line along with linebackers Dunlap, Lucas, and Bentz, the defensive backs, Meehan and Sleesman, along with the safety Dave Kavanaugh, and a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation. Agile takes the snap. Looks. He fires. Has a man, and it's incomplete. Jimmy Ricchini on the defensive end drop. Picked his 6'5" frame up in the air. Got his hands on the football. Knocked it loose. And incomplete. Intended for Boyce. And it's 3rd down and 11.
Rex, in that particular defense, the right defensive end, Jimmy Ricchini has left flat responsibility, and that time he took a good drop there and was right in the passing lane. He should have come up with the football.
And And we have a quarterback drop again. Boyce was the intended receiver, and he was met by Jimmy Lucas. And Jimmy Lucas saw the football coming and didn't see the receiver, and they hit, but the ball dropped loose for a incomplete pass and a good defensive play by Jimmy Lucas in a 4th down punting situation for Meyersdale. Mayhew is the punter. And Kavanaugh and Meehan are the deep receivers for the Bobcats. 4th and 11. Long count. Snap is a good one. Mayhew gets the punt off. And Kavanaugh takes it on the 48. Rolls left. Gets around one man and out of bounds. And the Bobcats will have the ball once again in good field position on the run back. Stanton on the tackle. Blairsville will take over on the Kavanaugh punt return to the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll pause for this.
50-50 prize was not claimed. We have drawn another ticket. The ticket's number now is 891028. 891028.
So this is the first one in the 4th quarter, right? CR motor?
John
Dunlap around the right side.
Kinsey and Shotgun.
Tackled by Shockey. 2nd and 9.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field, where the Bobcats lead Meyersdale by a score of 28-14 with 7 minutes left in the ball game, and Blairsville has the ball. 2nd down after a 1-yard run by John Dunlap. They have a 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line. Shirley barks signals.
John Dunlap.
Pitches to John Dunlap on the left side, and a penalty flag on the play. And with the penalty coming up against the Bobcats, we'll pause for this commercial message.
Tackled by Kindlesberger, Stanton, and McKenzie. Brandon McKenzie in on the tackle. Penalty going against the Bobcats.
6.5.
Yeah, right.
Second in how many miles?
5 seconds.
20.
Holding penalty.
19.
2nd down and 19.
We're back on Wink FM. Rex Easley along with Jack Hawk Sharina. And the penalty was marked off against the Bobcats. 15 yards on the clip. And it's 2nd down, 18. And Shirley fades. And it's a draw play, but the defense was not fooled on that one, Hawk, as John Dunlap was stopped in his tracks. Stanton on the tackle.
Rex, in spite of the situation, 3rd down in long yardage, or excuse me, 2nd down in long yardage, the Bobcats are reluctant to throw the ball. Ever since Danny Shirley was intercepted earlier in this quarter, the Bobcats are keeping the ball on the ground and using the clock very well.
6 minutes.
They're protecting that 14-point lead with 6 minutes left in the ball game. And Blairsville, surprisingly, calls a timeout. So we'll pause with 5:59 left in the ball game, and Blairsville leading 28-14. We'll pause for this message.
891028.
Okay.
They were 8 last year, 8-1, and now 7-2 regular season.
15-3 altogether.
Yeah.
15-3.
Take 2 if you can.
Get it ready now. Get us back as soon as you can.
seconds.
Nathan Sutter.
Intercept.
We're back. Danny Shirley goes on third down play, and the ball's intercepted, and the man is down. But Mayhew again makes the interception on the errant pass, as Shirley's pass was intended for Kavanaugh on the third and long play, but Mayhew makes the big catch, and unfortunately for the Bobcats, he fell down on the play, so it's more or less like a short punt here, Hawk.
Yeah, the Red Raiders have about 65 yards to go, Rex. It's important for them that they score on this possession.
Okay, they have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line, and 5:35 left on a moving clock, and a shotgun formation. Hadgel has a man, and it's tipped. The linebacker Picker got a hand on the football. Check that, Sean Bentz. Sean Bentz on the coverage from his middle linebacker position. Got a hand on the football, and the ball fell incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down 10 as Meyersdale needs to throw the ball on just about every play now. And we have an official timeout for equipment
Yes, Rex, sir.
with 5.5 minutes left in the ballgame. Shotgun, Hadgel looks, fires long, has a man, Price is there, Kavanaugh almost intercepted the pass. The ball hit his fingertips, it was bumped by the receiver, and Price, and the ball popped up in the air, bounced off the shoulder pads, and finally he fell to the ground for the incomplete pass, and it'll be 3rd down.
David is upset with himself. He had another opportunity for an interception and was in perfect position. However, just as he was trying to control the ball, as you said, he was bumped by the receiver.
Okay, Dave Kavanaugh, free safety on defense, having a big game tonight. He's been responsible for 2 turnovers, one on a partially blocked punt that led to the first Bobcat score, and then also has 1 interception to his credit. 3rd down 10. Pitch left. Cuts back. Gain of about 4. The post on the carry.
And Vince Leesman.
Jimmy Ricchini and Vince Leesman made the tackle. Gain of about 3 yards along with Jimmy Lucas. And it'll be 4th down. 7 at the 36.
Many people in play a semi-prevent defense, and I sort of suspect that Hagel's going to throw the ball deep.
Hagel back, and he's sacked, and then finally he pitches it, but the ball falls incomplete, and now a penalty flag on the play, late, very late, and Pickard and Swanson were in on the sack. They had a hold of the quarterback, and Hagel flipped the ball forward, and now we have a personal foul penalty against Meyersdale. So the play was ruled incomplete. The ball was pitched forward behind the line of scrimmage, but it was a 4th down play, and Blairsville will take over on downs, and after the 15-yard personal foul penalty, they will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of Meyersdale. An unusual turn of events, Hawk.
Yeah, Rex, Meyersdale is frustrated. They couldn't come up with the big play and keep their drive alive, and now the game is all but over. The Bobcats are enjoying a 14-point lead, have the ball on Meyersdale's 20-yard line with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Shirley over center, high formation, takes the snap, hands off to John Dunlap, off the left side, it's about 5.
Off left tackle, tackled by Brandon McKenzie.
McKenzie on the tackle for Meyersdale. And we'll give John a 4-yard pickup.
2nd down and 7.
And a 2nd down play and 6 at the 16-yard line. Blairsville leading 28-14. 4:20 left in the ballgame, and driving for a possible 5th score of the night. Shirley. Hands off to John Dunlap, off the left side again, breaks into the secondary, down close to 1st down yardage. And
Durst on the stop.
Durst made the tackle.
By Durst. 3rd down and 1.
And a gain of 5, and a 3rd down and a yard to go at the 11-yard line. two cracks to get the yard that we need for the first down, and goal to go inside the 10. 3rd and 1 at the 11.
I think we've seen Blairsville's last pass, Rex.
Yes, I don't think they'll put it in the air again. Shirley on the sneak. Gets inside the 10. Looks like he has enough for the first down. And the big quarterback having a fine night here tonight. The junior will be back next year. And Danny Shirley showing that the rust has worn off, and he has come up with some fine passing statistics tonight. We'll try to get those to you on our post-game show. And we have a 1st and goal to go at the 9. 3:15 left in the ball game. Bobcats up 28-14. Shirley, hands up. Silko inside. Gets about a yard. But most importantly, that clock keeps moving.
Tackle by Stan.
And
Live and good.
Standing on the tackle. No gain.
Lyman good in on the tackle.
And it'll be 2nd and goal at the 9. And Blairsville, this Blairsville team is going to the playoffs, Hawk.
Yes, it sure looks like a Rex.
We will keep you updated as much as possible about who the playoff opponent will be and where that game will be. But we'll follow it right here on Wink FM. Shirley.
Flags are down.
Flag on the play.
And a well-deserved trip, I might add, Rex. In Coach DeTore's 2nd year, the Bobcats now will be 15-3. Last year they finished with an 8-1 record, but didn't go to the postseason dance. This year, it's not certain, but we're almost sure that the Bobcats will be in the Appalachian Conference playoffs and maybe get another crack at the United Lions.
Procedure penalty
Yes,
against
Hawk,
the
and there's a
Bobcats,
possibility
5
also that
yards.
they could play that Conemaugh Valley team again and maybe avenge both those losses. Penalty against the Bobcats,
and
illegal
goal from the
procedure,
14.
and it'll be 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down, goal to go at the 14, but more importantly, 2:20 left on a moving clock. Shirley, high formation. Hands off. No, fake. Pass. Big tight end Jimmy Ricchini for the Bobcat touchdown. Blairsville Bobcats score on the 14-yard touchdown pass. Danny Shirley to Jimmy Ricchini, and Jimmy Ricchini finally gets that elusive touchdown.
20 yards and 5 plays.
20 yards, 5 plays after the 4th down play went for Meyersdale. Blairsville took over on the 20-yard line, drive it in for 5 the 5th score of the game, and Blairsville leads comfortably 34-14, and John Dunlap kicks the extra point, and it's up. It's good. 2:12 left in the ball game. Blairsville leads.
Jockey on the post as he to receive the kickoff. Dunlap to kick for the Bobcats.
I'll go move that now. I'll get somebody.
We're back at Meyersdale Athletic Field,
Shocking.
where the Bobcats are going to the playoffs. They have a 35-14 lead with 2:12 left, and a squib kick by John Dunlap. Mosteller picks it up. Gets
on the
about a
return.
10-yard return back to the 38-yard line, where Ray Samolsky, Bobcat Player of the Week last week, makes the stop,
And Joe Kolowski.
along with Joey Kolowski, the senior linebacker. And the Meyersdale Red Raiders take over, and the Bobcat timeout. I think that's a substitution, and are hanging on to a 35-14 lead with some fresh people in on defense. Meyersdale agile at quarterback, and handoff up the middle. Kinzinger on the carry. Gain of 2. And the offense is back, huh?
Yes, it is, Rex, and it's been a team effort. The passing game tonight was awesome. The backs ran hard. The defense played well. The Bobcats are going to the playoffs, and that's why they came down here.
And we don't want to forget that offensive line. Also, we named those players in a second. We have Hadgel fading back, and he's looking, and he's firing, and I think it's incomplete. McGowan on the coverage, got his hand on the football. Looked like it could possibly be an interception. Intended for Boyce, but the ball fell to the ground, incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. The offensive lineman for the
Minute and a
Bobcats,
half.
the center, David Klein. The guards, Sean Bentz and Ray Sobolski. The tackles, Bob Anthony and Doug Pickard. The split end, Dave Cavanaugh. The tight end, Jimmy Ricchini. And the backs, quarterback Danny Shirley having a big night. The flanker, Pat Meehan. The fullback, John Silko. And the tailback, John Dunlap. Shotgun formation.
Agile.
Snapped is a good one. Agile looks long, has a man, and it's incomplete. Intended for Bonnet, overthrows everybody. And there's a late penalty flag on the play. Gordish on the coverage for the Bobcats.
Rex, with 1:24 to go, the score 35-14. It's everybody gets to play time, and I'm sure the Bobcats sideline will be now staffed with the starting players on both offense and defense.
Okay, the penalty is against the
Penalty against
Red
the
Raiders. They had an ineligible receiver downfield, and the penalty is refused.
Penalty is declined. Illegal
So the
receiver.
Bobcats will get the Red Raiders in a 4th down situation, and I'm sure they'll go for it, down 35-14 with 1:24 left in the ballgame. So defensive subs are in for the Bobcats. They're going to the playoffs.
Fourth down
Going
and
to get
8.
the win, and we have a 4th down situation. Agile quarterback calls the signals, and it's a penalty flag before the snap. As,
Possible delay of game, Rex.
okay, the officials are discussing, and they're going to mark it off. Illegal procedure against
Procedure
Red
penalty
Raiders.
against the Raiders.
5 more yards, so it's going to be a 4th down and 13 play.
Fourth down and
But it's
13.
academic, Hawk. We have the win, and we'll take the W and go on to the playoffs.
Yes, the Bobcats are going to celebrate, and the Raiders are going to lament. But you have to give credit to the Raider team. They fought hard, and they played relatively well, but Blairsville came up with the big plays when they had to.
Another one.
Okay, we have a penalty flags on the play before the snap, and we'll have to discuss this one. And while they're discussing it, we'll pause for this commercial.
Take the ball, kid.
Giving somebody a free one?
Yes, you can.
Procedure
Okay, we're
against
going
the
to keep it
Raiders.
right
5
here. We
yards.
have the penalty marked off against the Red Raiders. Illegal procedure once again. So we're going to have a 4th down.
Kristen Rodell,
18,
please report
back
to the
at the
concession
31-yard
stand.
line.
Kristen Rodell reports
And
to the
Meyersdale will
concession
try
stand.
once again. Pitch left.
The post
And
up.
the post
the
had
pitch
some
out.
running room, but got tripped up and falls well short. Dave Manfredi on the stop for the Bobcats. So the 4th down play fails, and Blairsville will take over the football at their own 32-yard, or check that, at the Meyersdale 32-yard line, 1st and 10, with 1:15 left on a moving clock.
Blairsville takes over 1st and 10 with 1 minute remaining
And
in
I
the
think
game.
we'll just run out the clock on this one. Brian Fair at center now.
Cavalier quarterback.
Cavalier is the quarterback. Mike Cavalier takes over for Danny Shirley.
Ricky Dunlap,
Ricky
Mark
Dunlap is the tailback. And Ricky Dunlap gets the handoff. And,
Fumble.
and it fumbles the
Dunlap
football.
on the carry, fumble.
And big pile up. But Blairsville recovers. So Blairsville getting the breaks on these fumbles. They're following the football. Brian Fair on the
by the
ball.
Bobcats.
And
Touchdown. Speed and fumble.
Ricky Dunlap got the ball jarred loose, but Brian Fair comes up with the football. And we'll have a loss of 2 on the
Fair
play.
on the recovery.
And a 2nd down, 12
Second down and
at the
12,
Meyersdale
loss of 2.
35-yard line.
Rex, this will probably be the last play of the game. It's 19 seconds and counting.
So Cavalier over center, I formation, takes a snap, quarterback
Cavalier.
keeper, drives forward for about 2 yards, and the clock running down. Kelly on the tackle, and clock is down to 2-1 in the playoffs. Defeat the Meyersdale Red Raiders by a final score of 35-14.
I'll be after the ring next. No, Thursday.
Okay, see you.
Yeah. Okay.